Hey, it's Jack here. Today we're in Nelson, Nevada. Nelson, Nevada is an old ghost town slash mining town about 45 minutes south of Las Vegas. We're gonna walk around this old mining town and check it out. And when you come here, must read, they have new rules. Check in at the store first. This is not a playground. It's not Disneyland, a theme park. Due to the abundancy of stupid people, bolded underline, you can no longer just walk around here. This is now a fee area. Parents, stray children, and teenagers will be shot on sight. And if we are open, check in at the store. If you're closed, just go away. If you come out here to check it out for yourself, stay on the pathway and be careful of the cactus. If you brush up against it, it could be painful. Over here is this old church. Looks like all the windows have been blown out. But we can go up inside here. Let's take a look. It's really cool inside. They've got a piano. And here's all the benches slash pews. Old motel sign here. Here's an old bed frame right here. Over here there's a bunch of old car hoods and tailgates from trucks. Now in the distance there we can see some old axles from vehicles and so forth, and then there's this old car right here. We'll walk up these stairs and see what the view's like. Made it to the top of the stairs. This is a loft on top of what looks like an old garage. Judging by the signs, I'd say it's an old garage. You got the sign that obviously says garage there. Got batteries, and we have a Canada Dry beverage sign right there. Well, here's something from the past. Who remembers S&H green stamps? It looks like the door is unlocked. Let's go through here. Takes us out to a balcony. And from here we can get a bird's eye view of the town of Nelson. We see right across the street there's old buses. There's the old mine straight up there. And we got artifacts and so forth. There's a building straight across. And there's some unique RVs right over in that lot there. It looks like somebody's living in those. Well, here's a sign on this building that says keep out, but it doesn't say we can't look in. So we look in and we see a bunch of old drums. Well, here's something really cool. Old pink Cadillac hauling a little travel trailer. You know, looking inside, it looks like it needs a new upholstery job done. Here's a travel trailer. And looking in the window, it's hard to see because of the glare, even without the camera. Here's an old water tower with a Ham's beer sign hanging underneath it. Out over here, they have some old Tonka trucks. And one thing about this property, everywhere you look, you're going to find something new to look at, such as this assortment of broken glass here that I missed the first time I walked by. We've got those old insulators right down there and other tin cans and so forth. On this side we have more insulators, a bunch of old mining equipment and so forth. But then they have these reefs made out of bottlenecks right there, broken bottlenecks from old bottles. Well, here's a shack. It reads private. There's an old candy machine on the left and the pop machine on the right. Well, here's something that's adobe stone type of building. It's a barbecue area. It looks pretty darn cool. Come out here and have a barbecue. They've got the grill right there, a couple other barbecue things over there, and they've got this picnic area here with all the benches. Just on the other side of that, there's this Tollsburg High School short bus. And you can see here all the seats have been removed. And I wouldn't want to drive it with just this seat in there. They do have a restroom on premise, and It's the restroom right here. You got one door on this side. Looks like another door on the other side. And there's a sink outside here to wash your hands. Well, here's something we don't see too often anymore, is a telephone booth. And inside that telephone booth there is a telephone. Well, we'll check this phone out, see if there's a dial tone. No dial tone, but you can stand here and get yourself a selfie. Acting old school like you're on the payphone. Well, this building, this is not Disneyland check-in at the store. They had to close it due to the abundance of stupid people. However, I've been certified as not stupid by the people in the front desk. So we're gonna go on in here and check it out. Well, coming inside, we can see this old jukebox right here. We're greeted with that. They've got a bunch of old things here. There's a gas pump here, and up there, there's an old cash register. Right here, there's two cannon. And we're not going to go back over there because the cannon is blocking the path. So we're going to respect the property and just stay on this side. Over back here, they've got a bunch of old signs. 7-Up, Conoco, Pontiac Service. Over here, there's old parts and stuff. Again, we'll just stay on this side. There's a couple old boat motors right back there. And then there's some tools here on this shelf. Back across here, Chevron gasoline, Sinclair gasoline, and there's also a Buick sign. We come up to the loft area, and this is a place where you could take a load off if you want to. There's a standard sign and some elk antlers. Over here, we can see more boat motors. We look out on this side, we can see general store right there. And all those mountains back straight across, that's Arizona. Well, this banister here is really unique how it's held into the stairs. It's held in place with railroad spikes. Well, looking straight up, we can see a Lucky Strike sign and a large bird cage up there in the rafters with some skeletal remains. Here's a building that reads private, so we'll stay at a distance here and film it from this direction. We've crossed the road now. Big signs remind us that there's a fee area, and you'll have to check in at the store to get your fee to know how much you pay. This brings us closer to those buses we saw from across the street earlier. And there's a sign on this building that reminds us, don't be here after dark. Over here on this side, there is remnants of an old Navy plane. And we'll respect the property. It says to stay off the plane. We'll go over here and just check it out from the ground level. There's an old travel trailer. It's locked up and windows are busted out, which means we can look inside. It looks like there's still remnants of a shower over there. There's a sink, but everything else has been torn out. That travel trailer looks to be towed by this old Ford right here. Couple more old vehicles back here. There's the bus on the left and then this Chevrolet on the right. Now, this bus is rather unique. It looks like a triple decker, probably a homemade job, no doubt there. It is locked up so we can't look inside. Here's a couple old Volkswagen Beetles. Here's one that looks like it was made for off-roading at one time. It obviously has a cut top there. And here's a Volkswagen bus pulling a trailer of another Volkswagen bus. What's unique about the trailer is on top is the top of a Beetle. Well, this is a military vehicle that's been converted into a bus of sorts. Stay out, keep out, stay off. You know, we'll do all that. We'll just film it from a distance here. And right next to it, same thing. Got the military truck there with a bus top on top. And here's the front of those two military vehicles slash bus conversions. Both of them say out there. I do believe this is an old Ford Maverick. On the front, it's got a Lincoln emblem on there. I'm pretty sure that this is an old Maverick. It's been lifted and converted into a four-wheel drive vehicle. Although I don't think it's been driven in quite some time. Well, here's some more old trucks. There's a bus and other vehicles along the side here. This one looks to be open. Let's go look inside this one. Well, the front bumper on this vehicle says Ben's Hotel. And looking inside Ben's Hotel, that's what it looks like. Over here, this building reminds us private property, stay out, no trespassing. We'll respect the sign. We'll stay on the dirt. And right here we got this old car. Now back this way, it looks to be a private residence, and judging by how new the vehicles look and a brand new golf cart out front, we'll respect it. We'll stay at a distance. Out here there's this building. I don't think we can go inside of it, so we'll just walk around the outside, look in the windows and see what's going on. Well, here's the old Hoosgow. If you did something bad in town, they might throw you in that. Here's an old safe down here. And they do have this locked up. Look inside, we can see this is where they store their stuff. And if you want to come outside and just take a load off, they've got these chairs here that you can do so. Well, here's something of the historical significance. This is originally from Bonnie Springs Ranch. Bonnie Springs Ranch was about a half hour north of Las Vegas. It was an old Western reenactment town, and this camel came from that location. It does still work. Just drop 50 cents in, and your kids can take a camel ride. And a reminder on this door, it says they don't rent pigs. When we come inside the store, old cash register reminds us not to touch. Got things in this cabinet here, some old mining artifacts and so forth. Over here is in the cabinet, they've got other artifacts. Over here on this side, there's more artifacts. And all sorts of stuff that'll keep your attention for quite a while as you walk through here. I can't showcase everything because that would just make this video 10 hours long if I did, so I just do a quick walk through and show it to you all. And if you're out in this area and come to Nelson, you can check it out for yourself. Now, like any store, they are going to have items for sale, like this scorpion jewelry. They have some arrowheads here, some other jewelry necklaces here. Well, up here on this wall, we have this moose who's just hanging out. And here's something every kitchen needs. They got roadkill helper. All you have to do is add your roadkill. And they have spotted owl helper. All you have to do is add your spotted owl. I like these old pop cans here. Shasta, black cherry, and orange. Now, this is a picture I hadn't seen in years. Custer's Last Fight's the name of it. And it was not a good day for Custer and his men. As for the Native Americans, it was a pretty good day. Well, in this room we have skulls hanging from the ceiling, but as we go down we can see Coca-Cola, 7-Up. As we pan down a little bit more, we can see this room has been inhabited by aliens. After you get done checking out the ghost town of Nelson, you'll want to get back in your vehicle and travel 10 minutes down the road, and you'll get the spectacular view that I'm looking at right now. No, not the one behind me, but this view right here. This is the Colorado River. Directly across on the other side, that's the state of Arizona. And just a spectacular view. And from the town of Nelson to here, you're 10 minutes away. We can look out here, we can see a boat out there on the river. A couple boats actually. Well, if you want to get closer to the water than I am, you can come down this road right here, right down that dirt road, and then park where these people are. And then you can walk yourself down this gravel path here. It's actually a wash where the rain comes off. And you can see right down here, there are people with their easy ups that are right next to the water. You go right out there and enjoy your afternoon right there on the river. Well, I hope you enjoyed the walk around tour of Nelson Ghost Town here in Nevada, and also this view of the Colorado River. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.